Hey, welcome back, everybody. Usually on my videos, I talk about hand and finger exercises, but today I want to talk about something that's pretty important, and that's how music affects your mental health. And you got to realize that your hands and fingers are important, but you also got to think about your mental health and how you're doing with anxiety, especially my veterans out there with PTSD. Music can really give you a good way to handle your stress and anxiety. For example, have you ever felt like your brain just won't turn off? Like anxiety was constantly buzzing in the background, or the stress of the day just kept stacking up? You know, you got to handle that. I used to feel that way every single day until I found my quiet place. I'm not talking about meditation. I'm not talking about yoga. It was my piano and guitar. That's my quiet place. I'm going to share with you how to play music and really change your brain. It can lower your stress. It can give you an outlet for your emotions. Even if you never played a note in your life, by the end of this video, I want you to feel empowered to pick up an instrument, any instrument, and just start. So it sounds like a cliche, but playing music is a full body workout for your brain. Studies show that when you play an instrument, you're engaging almost every area of your brain all at once, particularly the visual, auditory, and the motor cortices. But here's the mental health kicker of it all. It actually reduces the cortisol level. That's the stress hormone. And it boosts dopamine. And that's the feel-good neurotransmitter. It takes all that down and takes it down. And remember, it's hard to be stressed out and have a lot of anxiety when you're trying to find a D major chord. Once you start playing music, it takes your brain over. You don't think about anything else. So that's why it relieves that stress. It cleans your brain. It forces you to be in the present moment. You can't dwell on a stressful email, when you're playing the guitar. You're not even thinking about that email when you play music. So keep that in mind. Think about it. It's a distraction from stress and anxiety. I can remember when I'm a veteran, so I got out of the military and I was really stressed out. I had PTSD and all that other stuff. And I really didn't know who to talk to, or maybe I shouldn't talk to anybody about it, to tell you the truth. So I kept it all in. But I know I needed to deal with it somehow. So I had an old guitar that I had for a while. So I decided, let me start picking up this guitar. And I went on YouTube and it told me how to play guitar. I went on YouTube, told me how to play the piano. But the thing is, I'm trying to tell you, it changed my life. It just opened my head. I can handle stress real good. I don't have anxiety anymore, and it just has a new pattern of life for me. So I'm telling you, playing a musical instrument will probably add years to your life. Honestly, maybe that's another topic I should check out. If playing a musical instrument adds years to my life. Now, here's how you start. Don't aim for perfection. Come on, folks. We ain't trying to be perfect, so don't even try to be. And that's the main reason for mental health, is trying to be perfect. It would drive you crazy. So that's just off the table. Then just start playing for 5 minutes at a time. You don't need hours. Just 5 minutes of consistent practice can lower anxiety. And just use what you have. If you got an old guitar in the closet, go ahead and get it. If you got a keyboard in the corner collecting dust it off and go ahead and play it. Or you can go to a pawn shop and get a cheap keyboard. It'd be worth your while to get into a musical instrument, And also focus on the feeling of being totally immersed in the sound, where time just seems to stand still. So, playing a musical instrument could be a nice hobby. It's a prescription for better mental state. If you've been on the fence, let this be your sign. to get up and get an instrument today. Let's make some noise together. You know, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and follow me along. Push that like and share it with your friends. But folks, at the end of the day, making music or playing a musical instrument really helps anxiety and stress. And for my veterans, my battle buddies out there, it helps PTSD tremendously. So please subscribe, please like, and I will see you next time. Thank you.